Hello everybody, Flik here, and it's time for yet another Let's Look At. Today we are taking a look at Nether. This is by Phosphor Games. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, I might be wrong. It's been on Steam for just a little while now. It's similar to Rust or DayZ, and the reason I wanted to check it out is because, at least from the outside looking in, it seemed like they'd actually made an effort to put more stuff to do in it. And one of my biggest complaints about DayZ and Rust to a certain extent as well is that there's bugger all else to do in it other than troll each other. So I was hoping that Nether would be an example of a game where they actually made an effort to give you other things to do to kind of stave off that rather negative reputation that the game has. So I've been playing for about an hour and 45 minutes, I think. This is my first character. Thankfully I haven't died yet. You can change his appearance here. I don't think I have many things unlocked really, no, just a bunch of camel pants and whatnot, nothing particular. Ooh, I could blend in with the darkness though. Didn't mean that to sound as racist as it did when I switched to a black character, but let's just ignore that. I can also pick a taunt. I have no idea how to taunt actually, it never taught me that. Do I have any unlocked or do I have to unlock all these? Oh, I can just have a hi. Hello! That might be nice, I don't want to play as a bastard ideally. Air guitar. Unfortunately I need to purchase that, but I do have some. We'll go over it, but the game has a microtransaction system. Oh, mercy. That's like the mercy out of Dark Souls 2. We've been getting a lot of use of that lately in the Dark Souls 2 playthrough. So actually I'm going to stick with that. And we'll jump in. So yeah, this is the character I've been playing with. Oh, has it put me right where I left off? I thought I left myself in a safe place. Give me a second here. I could have sworn I left myself in a safe place so that I would be safe to talk for a little bit before recording. Well, you know, before like getting out into the wild. Oh dear. This is not good. I swear I stopped in a safe bit. Map. Oh, bloody hell, no, it's put me somewhere random. I should be down here. Can I set a waypoint? How do you set waypoints again? Right click. That's where I want. Okay, we might accidentally be into the thick of it before I plan to... I mean, I wanted time to explain what the hell was going on for a start. But now it looks like I might have to just watch out for Nether, which are the zombies of the game, I guess you can say. Although they're like mutants, they have blink abilities, as in they teleport. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can find anything good. Did I find anything good? I did. Crunchy Bens! Super cheesy. Doritos, basically. Nom 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 nom. Oh, actually, I won't eat them until I require them. You do have a hunger-ish type bar. It's actually represented by thirst, but... oh, actually, I need to use that, so let me just... why isn't the force hotkey working? Either way, let's set this up before I get into anything else. You are in a post-apocalyptic world. There is Nether all over the place. These are the monsters, zombies, whatever you want to talk about. They have very poor eyesight but very good hearing, so it encourages you to attack them in melee rather than with guns, although guns are obviously in it. I'm using a makeshift gun made out of like gas cans and broken pistol bits. It uses shotgun shells, believe it or not, but it's single fire, very weak. Yeah, I don't know the layout because it spawned me so far from where I started, and unfortunately because of where my microphone is, I can't actually see the arrow on my indicator of where my waypoint is. I think it's in this direction. Yeah, okay, but I need to go down this way a bit to get to a bridge. So yeah, it's a post-apocalyptic world. You can do runner missions to get XP. You spend XP on skills. You can find loot in the world. You can loot dead players. You can kill players and loot them. Oh, what the I've never seen a flying Nether before, but that is very clearly a Reaper is leading a surge. Is that the Reaper? Well, again, a lot is happening too quick for me to explain everything that's going on, but one of the things that the game adds in order to give you something to do other than murder each other is that Nethers called Reapers attack safe points, and it's up to players to band together to fight off the Reaper and the others and the other Nether for rewards. And forgive me for moving somewhat cautiously, but as I say, this isn't the part of the map I left my character in. I don't know why it randomised my starting location. I didn't think it did that. But I'm also moving slowly because, as I was saying, Nether have fantastic hearing. So if you want to avoid them, sneak. If you don't want to attract any more attention while you're fighting one, kill it in melee. I hear something. I haven't actually ran into that many players. It's a 64 player server rather. At the time of me recording this, there's around about 30 of us on the server. It's also uncontested at present. People can form guilds is the easiest way to explain it really. And they can take ownership of areas of the map and then they can compete with one another for ownership. In a kind of a Badlands type of scenario, I guess. So we'll come back over this bridge and we'll get back into the area where I'm familiar with. Now the game doesn't run that well on my PC, and I think it's probably just my PC, and I've had to turn off a lot of the graphical options, so I'm not showing it at its best. You can turn on a lot of ambient occlusion and things like that, also like, what are they called? Heaven beams? Beams from heaven? You know, the light shining through trees and canopies and whatnot. There's a bunch of those kind of options. They don't run well on my PC. So your mileage may vary basically if you have a better machine than I. And my machine is a bit dated at this point. It still is good though, it looks fine. I can't remember what it was programmed in. So we will have a look around. If I come across any other players as we go, I'll be very curious how they react to me. Oh, that's a big nether in the distance there. You might not be able to see it because of the smaller window in a YouTube video size, but there's a big nether dead ahead of me right now. So let's just cut through this building, perhaps. And I just got Skyped because I forgot to go on busy. Apologies. The first time I ever started playing this, you get a tutorial mission. The tutorial missions were a little bit bugged when I started. Ooh, bleach. I can use that for crafting, which I'll get into, assuming I can get back to a save point and start explaining what the hell is going on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was doing the tutorial missions, but they actually glitched at the time of me starting my character creation, so they kept on doubling up with one another, which was very strange, but it also gave me a lot more XP than I should have had. That's also why I've got a nearly full inventory. Is that alive? No, that's corpses. You two okay? You dropped anything of value? I could do with finding a better gun, because this one shot, whatever the hell it is that I'm using, it's not going to... There we go. Not going to save me for very long. It doesn't seem to do much to Nether at all. I have had a fight with a few of them. Well, that'll keep hunger up. Or would you say hunger up? Because I mean, you're trying to cure hunger, so surely you would say hunger down, I guess. Either way. Oh, I don't think I even got fully into what else there is to do other than these Reaper attacks that the Nethers can launch. There is also Escort missions, which was the primary method I chose in order to get XP and skill points and whatnot. I hear something. Bear with me for a second here. High ground is usually a good idea because I can see lots of things coming, but it also makes me a prime target for snipers. I do have stamina as well, by the way. It's in the bottom right next to my thirst meter. I should be close to the... Yeah, if I follow this train track all the way along... And I'll go more into all the markings on the map once I'm in a safe point, because in safe zones you also can't be killed by players, so there's no harm if I just stand around or if I run into anybody and show off their gear and whatnot. But the first time I also started playing, I found where a nether attack had happened, like a big scale one, and there was just items everywhere. So I also have far more than I should as a result of that, combined with the tutorial missions doubling up due to a glitch, which has now been fixed, by the way. There was also some exploits, apparently. But there is now VAC ban support or whatever, so there is anti-cheat systems in place if you're worried about that, and I imagine you would be, given that if you get killed, you lose absolutely everything bar what's in what's called your global inventory. That's like a death arena down there. Very strange. I'm surprised I haven't seen more Nether, actually. Not seeing players has been par for the course with my time with Nether so far. Which is okay by me. I'm a lone wolf, unless it's friends. I don't like just randomly teaming up with people because, quite frankly, I wouldn't trust them. Who laid all these flares? Because they must have been recently laid. I could have sworn they're a usable item. I'm so close to where I want to go, but I'm kind of curious about what the hell's been going on down here. Let's have a look. Make sure there's nothing under the bridge. There's nothing under the bridge. Right. Because we might be able to find, say, a dead player and a little better gun. By the way, I'm not too up on the... What am I examining? Ah, how I miss the internet, except for the comments. Definitely do not miss internet comments. Given that I'm a professional YouTuber, I can only agree. I like that. That's actually the first of that type of examination I've found. What are they going to say here? I guess he kept playing while the ship was sinking, so to speak. Oh, right, the guy at the piano. Interesting. Walk slowly and carry a big gun. I do have a big gun, it's just not a very effective one. There doesn't actually seem to be much in here. Right, okay, let's get back on track and we'll get back to the safe zone so I can actually go into details about what the hell Nether is. A pram. It's a strange place for a pram. Okay. I guess they were just to draw your attention into there so that you would find stuff to examine, perhaps. Right, so, if I follow that, I should get to where I want to go, which is the area I'm familiar with. We can also maybe take on an escort mission or two to show you how XP and leveling up works, because I don't think I'm going to get a level up by killing Nether, since I can't really kill them that well, and I'm definitely not going after players, because that's not the type of person I am. Not that I'm judging you. Well, actually, no, I am judging you, if you are that type of player. I'm just doing it silently. I didn't actually come to the train station last time. Looks like I can search this for something. Give me that good stuff. Oh, ammo. 12 gauge ammo, that's what I need. Excellent. Although I'd much prefer a proper gun, and as I was saying earlier, but still. While I do run to the safe zone, and we are almost there, yeah, we're very nearly there now, good. I can go over how you can pick up Nether. I'll get into the microtransaction stuff once we're in the safe zone. But if you actually just want to buy the game and have access to it and just have what you see me having here, I'm also on the lookout for more Nether, because as I say, they can all teleport, so you aren't actually safe when you're higher up. It just gives you a better look at them. Yes, you can pick up, there's 3 different editions. Unfortunately, I can't quite remember the differences between them. I believe you just get a certain number of in-game currency and other item bonuses based on the tier you decide to buy in at. So the base tier is called Watcher, or Nether-Watcher. That's £10.99, and then there's a Believer edition for... Oh, welcome to the safe zone. Ah, there's the safe zone. I'm actually outside it. I'm surprised it's counting me as inside it now. Well, that's good. Yeah, the Believer edition is £16.99, and then there's the Chosen edition for £21.99. So keep those prices in mind, and we will get to the... Ah, here's the door here. Right, I'm safe. So this is where you start the game, and as I say, you are taken through some tutorial quests. I did find it a little bit confusing when I first dropped in, because I didn't have a clue where the hell I was going. But in town, you can access your global inventory, you can pick up escort missions, as I was saying, you can craft, and you can buy and sell. I'm actually surprised there isn't any players running around here, considering, as I was saying, there was about 30 people, so the server is half full. I don't have any escort packages to drop off. Is my inventory full? Let's see what we've got here. I'm using a crowbar as my weapon. I do have a knife. I've got some broken shotgun parts that I picked up off of corpses. I should probably use the... is that water I've got? Bottled water, 160 hunger. Consume 1, please. There we go. Got plenty of ammo. Got some medkits if I do take damage. Also, there's my level, there's my XP, there's my cash, and there's... I think it's just called gold, or maybe it's called coins. I can't quite remember. And there is a skill tree, although I'd rather look at that once I have a level to spend. So let's see what we can do here. See if we can find a store as well. Or at the very least the global inventory. Oh, there's a player down there. What are you doing? I can't fire here, by the way. I mean, it just literally stops you being able to press the fire button. STKR player 292. So he's in a clan or whatever they're called in this. Part of the tutorial does take you to where you sign up to those, so I'm not surprised that even a lot of new players, oh there's another one, are already in some. I've avoided it because, well, I didn't know whose side I wanted to be on. You've got a katana? Nice. Ah, here we go. Global inventory. Okay, so press I to join. Ignore the joining, well, I said the word there. So this is my global inventory. As you might expect, these are things shared across any character you make on any given server, and the stuff in here is not lost if your character dies. So this is part of the edition that I got given by Phosphor Games. I didn't buy any of this. So this is golden keys which you use to open rare chests that are randomly strewn around the landscape. And this is a nether potion. I think this temporarily turns you into nether. I was reading about that being possible, but I've never tried it. You would have to be really stupid to drink this. I think that's how we're going to end the video, actually. I'll drink that when it comes to the end of the video. So that's all I have in here. I don't have any spare weapons or whatever, but if I wanted to store something, let's say I wanted to store this. Can I just do that? I can, but you have a size limit. Right, that makes sense. So let me just drop this in here. I'll drop that in here, I'll drop that. The pills, what are these? Pain pills. Pills here, they restore health. I'll keep those on me, but I'll store the med kits. Because, I mean, this is my first character. I don't expect him to live very long. So I might as well protect myself by keeping all my important stuff stored. Right, good. Tribes, that's what they're called, yes, right. So we'll come over here, I'll show off where you can craft some stuff, show you that menu. Then I'll pick up a escort mission and we can go do it. Actually, it's assuming I can find one because they spawn randomly and other people can claim them before you. If there isn't any here, I'll run to where I know the other nearby settlement is the tutorial took me to. I went the wrong way. And we can do one from there. Oops. Let's try not to run into the... have I gone the wrong way? Yes, I think I'm at the wrong end of the town. It's also getting close to night. I think the Nether are more prominent at night, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And I suppose I can look at the map a little bit here. So, if it says unclaimed, that means that a tribe hasn't taken it, but it is possible that they can. These pop-ups with exclamation marks are where there's like PvE events happening. So a Nether Reaper's attacking Lane Park, a Nether Reaper's attacking whatever this is, Litchfield. And as you can see, you do have a rather large playground, given that there is, at present, only 30 people-ish on the server and the capacity is 64. So, I suppose that's a good thing as well. You won't run into people every second unless you hang around safe zones, but if you are in safe zones, it doesn't matter because you can't hurt each other. I can't remember if there's a flashlight. There is not. Why are they just kind of meandering around one another? They're in the same tribe, so I suppose that would explain it. So, there is stuff to do in Nether. Does that stop the griefing? I've not personally been griefed yet, but I have looked into it. And I don't usually do that, but I was very curious because I'm curious if I'm right about giving the player something to do, making them less of a bastard. Well, there are people complaining about walking out of safe zones and instantly getting shot in the back. People just generally ignoring the Reaper events and so on. So unfortunately it does seem like people who play these games are sometimes just bastards, which is genuinely unfortunate. This is the gun I'm using up here, by the way. I needed like the barrel, a broken barrel of a shotgun, a can of spray paint and a broken pistol hilt. You can also just make a pistol, but you need those two parts. Do I have those two parts? Oh, even if I do, I don't have any 9mm ammo, so... But yeah, that's where you go to craft. And finally, over here I think? Nope. Over here? Ah, deliver escorts, and you won't give me anything, will you? No, this is where you can hand in stuff, and that's the reward you would get. Right, so if there's no packages here to deliver, I know where to go get some. In fact, is that a glowing... That's a glowing escort package right ahead of me. Or it's one of those things that needs a golden key, and I've never actually opened one of those, so if it does need that, I'll go back and grab one and see what's in it. Alright, yes, so this is a courier package. Pick up at the LSZ to MTO. What is MTO? LSH it was, right? No, this is... Well, this will be Lake House Safe Zone, probably. I'm not sure where it wants me to go with it, though. Hopefully it'll show me if I pick it up. Oh, we need to pick up... Yeah, let's do it. And then go to inventory and give it a little bit of a read. Deliver the package to the blue trader in the museum trading post. Oh, that's the other place I've been to before, so that's perfect. I know the way. The museum outpost is there, so let's just make a pointer there. Do I want to leave in the middle of the night, though? Oh, and that's where you can go to buy junk and also sell junk, which I won't bother showing you because it's essentially the same interface as the other vendor I just spoke to when I was crafting. We haven't really ran into the Nether that much, so yeah, I'll go out the village at night. I'm not attached to this character yet, even if he is level 6. And if we do get into a fight, I can try and take out some Nether, maybe get some XP and maybe level up. When you leave a safe zone, you do get a brief period of invincibility, by the way, which you should see pop up in a second. Let me just plan my route here. I left via the wrong exit, didn't I? Because I'm facing that way. I needed to face on my right, so I need to go that way. Reaper survived. Well, that's no good, is it? I'm right here, actually. I could just cut out here, mind you. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just cut out here. I'm not sure at what point it'll class me as being out the safe zone. I forgot to mention there is a jump. I can't even remember if I have jumped. Oh, there we go. See, I'm protected for 10 seconds and then it's free for all. Well, that street is empty. Not sure I want to go that way. Probably shouldn't be sprinting everywhere, but let's see if we can run into some trouble. So this is my first type of this game I've actually played. I've looked into DayZ a lot, I've looked into Rust a little bit, and more recently The Forest as well. And I didn't bother playing any of them because of my perceived notion of how the player bases are and the potential reasons for those players being that way. The reason I decided to ask to try Nether is because I was hoping that it would... Oh, there's one right there. I think he heard me. Yeah, he did. Son of a bitch. He's going to teleport next to me. Oh, you're different. Never seen a dog type before. It's only like being thin guys and big guys. Oh, there you are. Right, you're in front of me. Gotcha. Wait, you die in one hit? Oh, you die a lot easier than the big bastards I've been fighting until now. But where's the dog? Also, he did about 200 damage to me for the record. I hear him breathing. Where's the dog? Stop moving and just wait. They have bad eyesight. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have a crosshair, by the way. Also, I forgot to reload. That's another reason why this gun is entirely ineffective. Hey! Okay! Making a bit of progress. Now I want to loot this place without dying, if possible. What have you got? More shotgun ammo. Again, when I'm using a one bullet weapon, it's not really that important. But at least we got into some combat. Oh! Quick speed energy bar. I wonder if that actually does make me run faster for a level, because if it does, this might be the... I just got another level? It's a little weird. I guess killing Nether at early game... Wait. This must be glitching. 3 levels from 2 Nether? That can't be right. That must be wrong. I'll look into it once I'm somewhere safe. We're not somewhere safe. Let me just check if that energy bar does increase my speed. Restores hunger and stamina. Consume. Okay. Why do I have 2 objective markers? Did I forget to take away the other? Oh, there's one of the big bastards. Now, let me just check my map. So it's basically a straight run ahead. Yeah, that's why I had to. It's a straight run ahead, but I don't want to run because there's one of those big gits. And those big gits are more aggressive, and my gun is not as effective. Or at least in the past it hasn't been. Although saying that, the last time I played, the most recent time prior to recording, I was uploading, so there was a bit of lag. Not as much as I thought there would be, though. It's worth pointing out. The servers seem to be pretty damn good. I apologise for having the crouch. I probably will eventually get a bit bored and just start sprinting, but... You know, let's try and be a little bit stealthy here. I still don't know what happened to that dog one. I mean, maybe he teleported inside a building or something, so he couldn't follow me. I suppose that's the one thing about enemies who blink. Where is that big one gone? I don't think they teleport around unless they're aggressive towards something. So other than that, they'll just stroll. I've entirely lost sight of him. There's the safe zone actually, so if worse comes to worse, I'll just sprint for that. Oh, there he is over there. He shouldn't hear me at this distance, assuming I don't run. I think I have already bought one perk that increased my stealthiness as well. Or reduced my noise levels. I'll look into the levels I randomly seem to get there once I make it to the museum zone, which is just beyond that. Oh, there's a fast moving one. I think he's chasing someone actually. Now last time I was making this run, which was part of the tutorial, I got up onto the railway thing, as I was saying, the railway tracks, metro tracks, whatever. And I found it much easier to avoid danger, or at least see it coming when I did that. There's a car over there I can examine. There is vehicles in the game that work, but I thought it was only like dirt bikes and stuff. So I'm not going to bother going over there to examine that. I'm glad that they light up from a distance though, because it lets you know whether it's worthwhile heading in a direction. Although you could complain that that's a bit too gamey if you prefer the more realistic atmosphere of some of the other games I've been talking about. Okay, we're safe. Wait a minute, this is a flat drop off the edge. We're right there though. I mean, that's it over there. See that like canopy? That's where I'm heading. I wish I had a flashlight also. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Big guy right there. could just run it though, I've got the stamina. Yeah, I'm watching you, buddy. Don't try anything. I'm home free once I get over there. Yeah, I see you. Oh, did he see me? He teleported. I didn't think they teleported unless they were on someone. Where'd he teleport to? I'm still getting skipped. Apologies if it's getting picked up. I forgot to go on busy before recording. It's all the more obvious to me now, because usually I don't hear... Oh, there's players all over the joint here. You've got a big sword. I'm just going to sneak past you if you don't mind. I don't trust other players yet. If there was other players, that would be who the monster was aggroed to. Safe zone! Safe zone! Save me! Save me from players! Yes! Use the message board to see a list of activities. I think I'm not quite in the grounds though, but I am safe, so that's fine. Through here? No. No, I want to stay protected, please. Must be over here on the left. Yes. No. Okay, where the hell's the door to this safe room? Zone, whatever. There it is. Hey, right. So I believe we were to take the package to the blue shop, it said. So let's find the blue shop. Get a reward, and there's another package if I wanted to double back. Alright, where is the blue shop? You look very weird. Is that the blue shop? Oh. That'll be it. Well, no, hang on, you're a weaponsmith, and you've got a lot of nice looking guns in there. Nope. Okay, you're not who I'm looking for. Must be down here then. It's the only other blue sign I see. There's a lot more players here than back in the other place. Right, are you the one I'm looking for? Yes. Exchange. Account level mastery increased. And I also got some XP and some cash. I got another level, right, okay, we should probably spend those. So if I go to escape, character... Right, so, I have 4 stat points to spend. And as you can see here, there's a bunch of different categories, and as you put more points into them, you get additional skills. Now again, keep in mind, when your character dies, you lose everything. So that includes all the skills you've learned as well, and there's account-based ones which do carry over. So what do they give? They increase your backpack capacity and stuff, so those will stay forever because they're account-based rather than character-based. So for example, I've still got to get the first one in guns here, which is what? You can hold your breath while sniping. Don't have a sniper rifle, so it doesn't seem too relevant. What skills have I got? I think, yeah, better stamina management for fighting. Oh, did the game just crash? Oh, I think I can hear the music again. It stopped for a second. I think the game's just crashed? Question mark? Nether, don't do this to me. I was in the middle of talking. Yeah, I see my normal mouse cursor on the screen. I'll try an alt tab. Nope. Okay, we're going to have to be back in a second then. The game has crashed. Right, apologies for that crash. I'm now back in the game. This is my character, I'm pretty sure, because it says I have 4 skill points to spend. But it also says my health is 0 and my level is 0. So let's press play and see what the hell happens. Well, I'm not dead, so that's a plus. Still got the... Yep, still got the crowbar. Okay. Still got my same inventory, so that's good. Everything seems okay. My level is 10. Right, I guess it was just displaying incorrectly. I'm not sure why that crashed. I submitted a crash report, so hopefully it won't happen in the future. What was I going over? Oh yeah, I was trying to level up my blooming character, so let's just crouch in the corner here, because I assume it stuffed me in the middle of nowhere again. Yeah, basically at the same place, annoyingly. There's an escort mission I could have done if I'd still stayed over by the blooming museum outpost, but I don't think that's going to happen now, sadly. So we'll go to character, and as I was saying, going through the levels here, this skill increases my melee skill, this skill makes food give me more nutrition back, this makes me steadier aim, I believe. No, decreases hip fire speed. I can silently pick up items, and this, if I had a shield, I could use it. So what do I want more of? What does this unlock? Makes walking while crouched silent. More HP. Yeah, I could do with those. So let's have silent footsteps. I'll start working towards the more HP. So fair enough, that's that. So, unfortunately now that I'm not back there, I can't take on another mission, and I also don't have access to my global inventory to get out that potion I was going to take to see if it turned me into a nether or not. So I guess I'll walk around for a little bit more. I'll very quickly go over the microtransaction process in the game. Where will we head as well? Apparently there's a surge happening there, so screw it, I'll head there. Which is in that direction. Okay. Yeah, so there is in-game cash that you can use for things, and then there's also coins. Now coins are mostly used for aesthetic differences, different costumes for your person, different hats, different masks, some melee weapons, but they're basically identical to one. Is that something bouncing? Oh, that's a player. Oh, you're being chased by a Nether as well, aren't you? No, that's two players walking around together. I don't think they've spotted me. You know, again, I don't trust people. I'm not entirely sure if this is the same server I was on before either. I think it is, but it might not be. So let's just ignore them. On a one-on-one confrontation, I mean, I've got equal chance of winning, but on a two-on-one situation, I'm not too keen on the possibilities of that. Yes, as I was saying, there is coins you can use. They are mostly for aesthetic differences. I think the only contentious thing you can do with them is that you can buy those golden keys. I have some of due to the version that I got given by the devs. Because they can open the golden chests or whatever they're called that you can find strewn about, and they will give you a item advantage for that life. If you die, you've lost whatever you got out of the chest. So it's not like it's a permanent buff. But I can see why some people would be a little bit annoyed. My stamina isn't regenning. Ah, there we go. Just took a little while. Maybe that's a new addition actually. I don't remember it taking so long to start restoring. Either way. Yeah, so I do have some prices for you, and I'm going in totally the wrong direction, aren't I? Or am I? Oh no, I'm going in the right direction. I need to go over the bridge. Fine. Don't think those guys saw me / followed me. So the couple of prices I wrote down before starting to record again is that you can pick up 10 coins for £5.99, 22 coins for £11.99. Now, additional revenue streams aren't exactly a bad thing. They're not inherently bad anyway, in my opinion. Although, given that the game is not free to play, you have to buy access to the game as well, I do find those prices a little steep, especially if they're just to buy cosmetic stuff. You would have to be very into supporting the game to... Alright, you can unlock this if you have keys. Huh. Can I hop this? I totally can. I don't think I can even access the store to show you. Well, actually, you saw that some of the emotes were locked. I assume those are buyable. There is also... Can I do it from here? I don't think I can, unfortunately. You can usually change, like, you can have a look through different character tops and bottoms, for example, and some of them have coin values next to them, so you have to buy them that way. And they're scary masks, and you can make yourself look like a bit like a Nether. This way. Towards the smoke, I'm guessing. Oh, I heard something strange there. Yeah, so can I recommend Nether? I'm not sure. I don't think this is my type of game, so I don't personally assume that I'll be spending much more time with it. I think very much like something like DayZ, it'll be more enjoyable with friends. You've got less chance of being ganked. I was disappointed to read, at least on the Steam reviews and Community Hub, that apparently griefing is still rampant despite the fact that the devs in this game have actually tried to make an effort to give you more stuff to do other than DayZ, where you're basically just, you wander around until you get bored and then you go gank people because there's nothing else to do. This game does have other stuff to do, it just seems like people don't want to do it. Now, is that the game's fault or is it their fault? I don't know. This is first impressions, I haven't spent long enough with it to reach those conclusions, but I would encourage you, if you're on the fence, to look into it more whether you're unsure. And yeah, I think co-op, this would probably be a fun little romp. Fighting with Nether seems pretty frantic at times because of all the teleporting they do. I've definitely felt intimidated when I've had 3 of them. Oh, attack will happen in 10 minutes. Well, I'm not going to hang around for 10 minutes, unfortunately. But it's nice to know it will. And that says 6 minutes there, so what do? It's a shame I didn't run into more Nether, actually, although I did avoid a couple on purpose, because those big ones are... Oh, hello, player. Hello, player. Hello, player. Okay, I've got a gun, you've got a knife. Who wins in that argument? I've got a crowbar as well. If you're using the default dagger, I think I've got an advantage damage-wise. Let's just keep on going. Where is it? It's over this wall, but I don't see any holes in the wall. I hear something on my left. Oh. Metro. Also, if you want to see the game at its prettiest, you can check out screenshots on the Steam Community Hub, as well as videos as well, their official trailers and whatnot. And there will be a link to the Steam store page in the description box below, where you can check out the pricing and whatnot and look into other Steam reviews for yourself if you're interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, I think we've oh, I keep on getting distracted by things. Give me something good. Oh, presumably it spat something out around here, but because it's in the back of a van I can't get to it. Maybe it had nothing, I'm not sure. Was that another player I saw there in the peripheral vision as I was looking at the floor there? I'm not sure. One of my regular commenters has also been saying that they've been playing this and enjoying it a lot. It sounds like it might be their type of game and they're getting a lot more enjoyment out of it than me. It does feel a little bit rough around the edges, I will say, and that's me being polite about it. But yeah, this has been Nether. I would say if you're into this type of game, I would say that this is better than The Forest. From what I've seen of The Forest, I haven't actually played it. And at least they made the effort. That's probably why I'm being kinder to it than I might otherwise be. They made the effort to actually put... Oh, this is one of the chests I need a key for. I should have grabbed one and brought it with me. Yeah, at least they made the effort to try and put stuff in. Fair enough if people have tried what they put in and thought, no thanks, not for me. At least they made an effort. And I think that's going to be my final thought on it. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, F off repellent spray, lovely. Thank you very much for watching. My name has been Flik. This has been Nether. There will be a relevant link in the box below. And thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more gaming stuff. Ta-ta for now.